I'm David Alemian, and welcome to the 34th edition of the Alemian File. I was recently at the annual conference of the San Diego Organization of Healthcare Leaders. This year, the topic of the conference was the growing aging population. The conference was called the Boomer Tsunami. The good news is that boomers are living longer. The bad news is that many boomers are financially unprepared. You've heard me talk about financial challenges in retirement brought on by taxes and inflation. But what happens when we get sick? First and foremost, we have to provide the best health care possible to our aging population. A big part of the conference was discussing all the amazing changes that are coming in healthcare. Telemedicine and home care will be a huge benefit for the boomer population and the generations that follow. The advances being put forth in those areas are revolutionizing how we will care for the chronically ill. Here's the problem. How do we pay for it? During the conference, when the question of how to pay for home care came up, no one seemed to have a good solution, although everyone agreed we have to start thinking outside the box. Statistically, 70% of Americans will require long-term care at some point in their lives, and 90% will not have the insurance to pay for it. For any couple that lives together long enough, there's a 91% chance that one of them will require long-term care. Those numbers are staggering. The solution is actually quite simple. First, we need to look at nursing home costs. Nationwide, the average cost of a nursing home is $100,000 per year. The average length of stay in a nursing home is 2.5 years. That's $250,000. Here are a few solutions. 1. The most cost-effective solution is to use a life insurance policy with a chronic illness rider. This is not always possible because of pre-existing conditions or age. 2. Build an extra $250,000 per person into your retirement plan. 3. Buy long-term care insurance. 4. A combination of one or two or all three of those options. These solutions cost less the younger you are, but you'd actually be surprised at how affordable they are, even for those in their 50s and 60s. It's really not that difficult if you start now and plan ahead. The last thing you want to do is nothing and then have to react when the need arises. If you do nothing and you are unprepared, it usually puts stress and anxiety on family members like your kids, who may have to help you foot the bill. You're physicians. You see this happen to families every day. Remember, the sooner you start, the easier the problem is to solve. If you have questions, send me an email to david@thealemianfile.com. Check out my website, physiciansretirementplan.com. Follow me on Twitter, connect with me on LinkedIn, and absolutely make sure you come back here next week to Physicians Money Digest for another edition of the Alemian File. I'm David Alemian. My contact information is next. Thank you for watching.